In case you're new here, we are very much team decorate for Christmas before Thanksgiving on this channel, and today we are diving into a whole house clean, decorate, organize, get ready for this new holiday Christmas season. And we are starting off with a bang with finally buying a new Christmas tree. I am so excited. I think I shared in our last video, we ordered a Christmas tree from Home Depot, like the viral popular Christmas tree everyone orders, and we're 90% sure the delivery driver actually just stole that tree. And then we went to reorder it because Home Depot did refund us, and they suddenly were no longer delivering those trees in our area. So I think we are very spot on with the delivery driver swiping that tree. We ended up going to Costco this night a couple days after we bought that tree because we were really upset that we couldn't put our new tree up. We went to Costco. They had this one available, which was more expensive than the Home Depot tree, which was a bummer. But then Christian remembered that we had a Costco rebate. So we actually ended up paying less money for this tree. So it all worked out. I hope the person who stole my Christmas tree just thinks that they deserve it more than me. But moving on, we have happy news that we finally have a new gorgeous Christmas tree. It is so easy to put up, but it is so much heavier than our old one. Our old Christmas tree, I could easily haul that box around, get it upstairs, downstairs, no problem. This box, Christian definitely is the one who's going to have to be bringing it upstairs and downstairs. But look at how bright it shines when the lights turn on. It has a remote. It does all of these fancy settings and twinkles and dims and has colored lights and all that good stuff. So our first night of Christmas decorating was kicked off with setting up the tree. And then the next day, Christian, to the rescue once again, brought out all of our decor bins. These live down in our garage. He brought them up and I got straight to work. We're doing a bunch of decorating over a couple different days, and I did the bulk of it this one day that I had both of my daughters with me, well, and our son too, but he's less in the way than the girls are, or less involved, I should say. And the girls wanted to be a part of every step of this process, which is why y'all are getting a voiceover from me for this video. This video is not going to be the most glamorous video of mine because we are working with toddlers. So I hope you guys enjoy the chaotic pace of realistic Christmas decorating. We're hopping from one thing to the other, putting out fires with toddlers as we go, trying to include them as much as we can while also maintaining our sanity. So we're going to just be grabbing things as we find them and putting them in their place in our home, like our tree skirt and this wreath that goes above our mantle. So excuse me for it not being the prettiest video, but I think you guys can appreciate the authenticity and the realness of getting your house decorated for the holidays and including every member of the family in that process. Now you guys know I love my holiday mugs, so I got those out of the Christmas sweaters I had previously wrapped them in, moved them into the kitchen because I'm going to run them through the dishwasher. I also found Bucky's Christmas bandana, so I had to put that on him immediately. We found some Christmas pajamas, and just honestly, we were just kind of rediscovering all of our Christmas decor. This was really fun for me. I love this part of the season of like, what do we have? What memories did all of these different decorations bring up? And one of the things that was like super memorable for the girls last year, because they're such different ages, like they're so young that each year, every Christmas looks so different because they are growing so much. And bringing out this little Christmas activity they were gifted last year of like a Christmas tree with little Velcro ornaments was just sentimental to think about. Oh, like Daisy's really involved in it this year, whereas last year she wasn't really like able to do this activity. So I was just having fun reminiscing, pulling everything out. I didn't quite have a strategy going into this, which I think is probably the move. Like, I don't know how I possibly could have like been more organized about this, but I just started pulling everything out. It was easier for me to just go through everything in the bins, knowing I was looking at the full collection laid out on my couch, rather than wondering like, is there something else that I'm forgetting? It was just easier for me to see our entire collection in one place. And it's also easier for me because we don't have a huge collection. We have these 2 bins, a couple wreaths, and our Christmas tree box. So it's very minimal and much easier to manage. Hopefully, I'd love to expand our collection one day, but right now the smaller size and less to manage makes it a little bit easier in a very crazy season of life to get ready for the season, to clean up from it. I've also heavily decluttered all of our Christmas decor. I actually have a video from years ago. I don't think I even had kids in this video, or maybe I just had my one daughter, but we went through all of the decor. We decluttered the things that we weren't using year to year, and and I got really ruthless with not keeping things for maybe one day we'll use this. So if you need some motivation for your own Christmas decor collection to really pare it down and stop having 15 bins when you really only put up stuff from 2 or 3 of them, that video is a great place to find some decluttering motivation. I have to share my new favorite Christmas decorating hack, and it is how to get these stars on top of your trees. I was struggling, so I Googled a video of how to actually put this on, and the best tip is to stretch out the coil. If your star comes with like a little spiral base, pull that coil apart, stretch it farther. That way it'll actually grip your tree more. And it was the quickest, easiest fix. And I'm frustrated that I've never known that until now. So save yourself any frustration with putting the star on top of your tree. Stretch the coil out and then try to twist it onto the base of your tree. 10 times easier. At this point, I was feeling a little bit overwhelmed because there was just stuff everywhere, more than just the Christmas decor. There was life stuff, the kids' stuff, toys. So I brought them along for a quick tidy up of just let's get all of the Christmas books put away. Let's pick everything up. And then the reward was that we would set up my daughter's Christmas tree. This is my childhood Christmas tree growing up. I was probably, I don't even know, I'm going to guess 7, 8, 9, 10, somewhere in there. My mom bought this for me from the Disney store when those still existed. And I set it up in my room every single year since then. And then she brought it up from Florida one year for the girls to have as their Christmas tree. So we're setting this up in Madeline's room, and she is just tickled with it. She is obsessed with it. Daisy loved helping put it together too, and it will be Daisy's Christmas tree soon. The girls will share a room pretty soon, so don't feel bad that Daisy doesn't have a Christmas tree. This is all very temporary, and they're both enjoying it together. And I let them kind of have completely free reign of it. I put the lights on it for them, but I showed them how you hang ornaments and where to distribute the weight so your tree doesn't fall over, and which ornaments were breakable. And they have a blast with this every single day. And it is so sweet to see something from my childhood hopefully become a core memory for them too. I'm truly a sucker for Target's dollar spot, or at least I have been in years past. I've not been shopping there as much, but I do have a good collection of all these little tchotchkes they have, like the little gingerbread houses or little Christmas trees. So I was putting some of those up in Maddie's room. I actually moved them somewhere else later on, so stay tuned for that. I've had this Merry and Bright banner since I was in college, and I thought it would be sweet above Daisy's crib. I used to put it in Madeline's nursery when we lived in California, and I'm happy to put a little festive touch into Daisy's room here too. And to hang this up, I just like to use push pins, which you'll see me reposition a bunch. I probably punched 6 to 8 holes in that wall to actually get this hung up, but they're such small holes, you don't actually really notice them, so you can patch them, but I will not be patching these holes. I'm not that worried about it. Hello, a few days later, probably a week or so later, honestly. I'm ready to finish up our Christmas decorating. Doing it with the girls, very fun, very sweet. Glad I took the time to include them for the base of the decorating. But I have a hard time with decorating for Christmas of I want to move things around. I need time to think if I actually want my decor there or not. So you'll notice some things have changed. I'll give you a little tour of it all at the end of it. But before I finish this all off, you can see I have a garland. I need to go hang that in the kitchen. I wanted to let you know that our Christmas sweater for a place called Home Co is in stock now. It's released today on the website, so if you want to go there, get it now before they are sold out. I have a very limited quantity, but it is this very, very sweet Merry and Bright garnet sweatshirt. Very, very cozy. This one I actually kept because there's a little teeny tiny stain. I guess my embroidery shop missed that or something, but this is my sweater. grab yours. We can match. I'll have it linked down below in the description bar. I'm also restocking our very popular sold out Slow Morning Clubs sweatshirt, the brown sweatshirt, white writing. I'll put a picture of it up here, so grab that if you're interested. That's one I have a lot of like restock requests for, that one specifically, so grab your size while it's in stock. Let's get around. I'm gonna, you know what we'll do, I'll give you a quick tour of what we like left out the decor at, and then I will go and do the rest of it. First and foremost, we did all the ornaments on the tree. I don't think I actually filmed any of the ornament hanging. A lot of it is on the bottom over here because the girls loved hanging the ornaments. But we've got cute little things. St. Augustine from my husband and I's honeymoon. This truck that my mom wrote, Christian's pickup truck, Christmas 2019, because he was looking to buy a truck that year. Glad those are shatterproof. Oops. We have some handprints from the kids. This is Daisy's tiny little handprint. We'll have to do one for JJ this year. We have one from our beach trip 2 years ago to Kiowa Island. Of course, we have some Disneyland ones. This is from Sea Island. We went there this year. This is from when we got engaged. We actually went and had lunch in Disney World right after we were engaged. And Christian's parents surprised us with this gift. Some sentimental ones with the girls that they made at school. Very, very sweet little ornaments. Also, we always hide a pickle ornament in our Christmas tree. Let me know in the comments if you guys do that same tradition of the first person to find the pickle ornament on Christmas Day gets good luck for the year. But Madeline hit our pickle right pretty obviously. So our tree is done. We brought out our Christmas book. I have a separate basket where I'm going to keep all of them because I just don't have another spot for them to live. As for our mantle, I love the wreath. I love these little houses. I got them from Target dollar spot like 6 years ago, and they're one of my favorite things to bring out every year. I think I'm gonna add some like fairy lights on a timer. I think it needs a little bit of like twinkly lights over here. We also put our nativity scene here, which I don't love. I would love for that to live somewhere else, but I don't have a better spot for it. So if y'all have any ideas while you're seeing this video, let me know where we could put that. It is breakable, so I don't want the girls to be able to play with it, but I do want it front and center for the reason of the season. You guys also saw me hang up these stockings. I hand stitched everyone's names on them last year, so I still need to get and add JJ's or John's to his. I think we'll do like his full name John, because like Madeline we call Maddie a lot, but I wanted Madeline on this. Daisy, and we'll add John right here. Speaking of which, he's being a little angel boy, napping in his car seat. This I need to go hang up in our kitchen. It is a big garland. This needs to get brought downstairs. Our front table I played with a lot. We live our life in this house. It's not gonna be perfect every day, so excuse the mess. We have our little countdown to Christmas going on. That's Target like 3 or 4 years ago. A candle, a little Christmas tree. Also not perfectly clean. I ended up moving these little Christmas trees and little church into Daisy's room. The pink I think is very cute on theme in here. And you saw us set up Madeline's Christmas tree. She rearranges her ornaments every day. It is very cute because I had this as my childhood tree and I did the same exact thing. I would take all the ornaments off, play with them, put them all back. It's very fun to see that have a second life with my daughter. Also, random fact, we're currently working on doing the built-ins in Madeline's closet, so I painted it the same color as her ceiling, this just beige like pinky color. So I have that base color. Christian's gonna build some like custom shelving that's gonna happen in there, so that'll be a fun addition. And then, you know, I just had these out. I don't know what to do with them. I feel like Madeline's room needed something more festive, but also her room's kind of a construction zone, so she has 2 random gingerbread houses. And that's truly about it. I need to declutter this. I like having the bells right here, and this little Christmas tree is fun for the girls to play with, but I actually use these hooks functionally every single day, so they need to be cleared out. Like each girl gets a hook, so we have one daughter, 2 daughters. I put my purse on a hook, and then Christian wants one for his like jackets and hats, and so we need to clear off the stuff. I like it to be cute and like have the toys up there, but in reality that needs to be a very functional space for us. So I also need to declutter that. So we will get around to all that stuff. I need to go hang that garland. I need to drill, because I drill like screws into where I hang it above our sink. And I think that needs new lights. Let's see how much I can get done with this baby still napping. I'm gonna start with the garland because that has been taking up a spot on this chair for far, far too long.
Let's go outside, the snow is falling down and every child is having so much fun. The snowman is twice the size as me, with a smile as quirky as mine.
This garland always gives me a hard time, and I don't think it looks the nicest in this video, but I promise at night it's magical in my kitchen. I just love twinkle lights anywhere I can have them during the holiday season. So disregard it looks a little scraggly. It's definitely seen better days, but a fresh string of lights, and it's really truly adding to the Christmas magic vibes when I'm doing dishes every single night. Also needed to do dishes this day. That's why I was kind of trying to angle the camera to where you couldn't see our kitchen sink, because I was just trying to get the decorations done this day. Priorities. I'm also going around with some fairy lights we had stashed away in those Christmas bins. I'm adding some to our little houses like I talked about, and then I'm going to attach them to a wreath. I totally forgot that I had this wreath. No idea where I got it from, but we've had it like our entire marriage. I remember years and years and years ago I added these little like candy cane pine cone sticks to them, and this year I'm just adding some twinkle lights. It's not my favorite wreath. I would not have gone to a store and like picked this one out, but it's the wreath I have, and this year we like splurged on a new Christmas tree, and I'm just not looking to buy brand new Christmas decor every single year. I would like to, it's just not realistic or in the budget for us, so reusing what I can, making it as cozy as I possibly can with what I've got is kind of the name of the game for us. And now it's finally time to get rid of these Christmas bins and just declutter a little bit like I was talking about, and just start to enjoy this cozy season rather than looking around feeling like I have a lot more to do. By the end of this video, I feel like our house is in a great place for the rest of the year, and I don't have that like nagging to-do list in the back of my head of like, you wanted to decorate with this, you wanted to do this. Like, I feel very much at peace at the end of this video.
I don't need any presents.
Okay, we have this cleared out. I have 2 hooks left for the girls' backpacks. I'm gonna leave the bells there. They're cute. I don't have anywhere else to put them right now. So that's how it's gonna be. We have a hook for coats, my purse, the girls' backpacks. I brought the bins down to the garage. I have a few things I want to decorate in the basement with. My goals for today. We have a few more hours till the girls are done at school. I need to wake little man up. He needs to eat, do baby stuff, hopefully take another nap. And during that time, I want to go to the basement. It's a hot mess express. The girls have been playing hard in there. I would love to clean the basement. I would love to put some more decorations out in there. I have a little tree. I brought down that little ornament toy. We can hang that up in the basement.
Last year I thought about how things can come around just like that if everyone is here to celebrate one day. We have our ups and downs.
We've reached a milestone in parenting that I never thought would come, and that's the day that we can just tell the girls to go down to the basement and play. When we're at our wits' end, it is like our last Hail Mary of like just getting to bedtime, being able to cook dinner, whatever we're trying to get done. So we send them down to the basement unsupervised, and they are golden. They love to play down here and just make a huge mess. Making a mess is a game for them, and so be it. It buys me 15 minutes every now and then when I need it, but it felt really good to come down this day and give a restart to this space. It helps them play better when the space is clean and clear. They are more organized with their play, or they know where all the toys are, and they're not just like throwing them in bags. But I'm fine with whatever they do down here. That's what the point of this. Nonetheless, though, it felt great to come down here and give this space the refresh it was desperately needing. I am so glad that I got around to this. We didn't get super festive down here, but you'll see the few little Christmas touches we made, and I'm just really glad I spent the time to give a good solid reset down to the basement.
Yes, I am on my way. We'll put our differences aside and just enjoy this moment of peace and love and happiness. We come together to celebrate. Yes, every time the snow is falling.
The basement looks so much better, so much less clutter out and about. Granted, like random things like this table, it normally goes where our Christmas tree is upstairs, so it's living in an awkward spot down here at the moment. Down here, we're not looking too festive. I put that little tiny tree there because why not? I don't think we have an overwhelming amount of toys. I think our toys right now are very scattered. So a lot of toys are down here. A lot of the pieces to some of these toys are upstairs in their rooms, in our living room, all over the place. This is a good segue into hopefully next week's video being a pre-Christmas toy declutter. I already have the girls' like Christmas lists written out. I haven't bought any yet, but I want to do a declutter with like the keeping in mind what I'm bringing in, at least from me. Like, who knows what the in-laws or like cousins or anyone else is going to gift them, but at least from us, I want to go in and do a what am I saying? I want to do a declutter. I want to get on top of the toys before it's too chaotic, and that way we can enjoy Christmas morning and not feel like, oh my gosh, I need to clean up this space. There's so much stuff, there's nowhere to put this. I'd rather like get ahead of the curveball on that one. So that's going to be taken care of. Next week's video, we'll go through these baskets. We'll go through the stuff upstairs in their rooms, all the toy stuff. The little kitchen is cleaned up. This feels very nice. We don't come down to the basement as much, especially in the winter. It's really cold down here. I need to go find, we have like a space heater. I need to find that and set that up so we can still come back down here and play. And the back bedroom needs some work. I have boxes from our latest shirt drop, so these still need to get folded and put away. All of the Slow Morning Club sweatshirts need to find their way onto our shelves. Look at all the red. I love it, from Merry and Bright. But this space, like my workspace, isn't looking too shabby. It's all the stuff over here. Still need to go through, still have not found a good system for this. So don't be fooled. My house is not perfectly organized or perfectly ready for the Christmas season and Pinterest ready. Like I have my Monica closet, just like everybody else in the world. Like it's bad down here. I'm looking at a pile of papers on the bed that you can't, they're behind this box, they're hiding. I need to go through those. We have shredding to do. We have lots of work still to get done in this house. But I feel good about where we're at today. I feel festive, I feel ready for the season, and I feel kind of like caught up a little bit. I feel like I caught up on the house rather than the house catching up on me. So all that being said, stay tuned for next week's video being a Christmas declutter. Although is next week Thanksgiving? Yes, next week is Thanksgiving. That's a good theme, I think, for Thanksgiving. Decluttering, simplifying, and then also coming in later in the season, I'll do my Christmas wrap with me video where we will wrap everybody's gifts and have that. I hear baby crying. I need to go help little man, and with that, I will see you guys next time. Bye.